Okay, there's a little kind of bonus video for you to go with my how to solve a cube videos. There's some fun things you can do with a cube it's already solved. So here's the first one with the solve cube. Bring the middle down twice, like so. Then turn it so that it goes across, and then bring the middle down twice again. And turn it this way, so again it's going across, bring the middle down twice. And just like that, now you have a checkerboard cube. And you can just undo it the same way. Now you're back to the solved cube. Alright, here's another one you can do. Bring the middle down, then go middle to the left, then the middle up, and then the middle to the right. Now you have a cube with the center different from all the ones around it. It's down, left, up, right. And what it is those three, if you hold it like this, you can see the three colors will move counterclockwise. So if you do it again from this situation, you know, they move counterclockwise, and then one more time we'll get them back to solved. Now there's also one other thing you can do with this. Once you have it at this point, keeping in mind they move counterclockwise, you know, it'll be the front, the right, and the top, however you're holding it. You can turn it like this. See, these are going to move counterclockwise, and you should be able to, and then you can do this, where you have two sides solved, and then the four sides going around have a different center. And if you want to solve it, get it back to solved immediately, just make sure you hold it so that when you see them moving counterclockwise, it's going to be the one going to where it needs to be. And you can do that from, say, you just did it and then move counterclockwise, just flip it around like this, and you'll see that those are set to move, and you're back to the solve quickly. Alright, here's another one you can do. Hold it with any color you like facing you. Move the right up and the left down. Then rotate the entire cube 90 degrees to the right. The right goes up, the left goes down. You just keep doing that until the one you're looking at comes back to solved. And the sides will have this sort of up and down pattern like this. Now if you hold it so that, you know, look at it, so you have the diagonal going this direction, and then turn it down like this. Do the same thing. You'll end up with a plus side now on each side instead of on the top and bottom. Held in any direction like this, doesn't matter. Do the same thing, and you'll get back to this. Now if you hold it with the diagonal going this way, bring it like that, spin it around, you'll end up with a solved cube again. Oops. Now there's one other thing you can do with the cube that's kind of interesting. Now this also, if you don't want to take the time to learn how to solve it properly, if no one's around, you can do it this way. Newer cubes, a lot of times you can't get the stickers off and then put them back. That was the old method. These newer ones kind of have more permanent things. You can do this instead. Turn any face halfway like that. Take a screwdriver. Sometimes you can get it with your fingers, but the screwdriver usually works better. And be careful, don't get too mean with it. But just kind of wedge it in right there. You can pop that piece out. And then you can dismantle the cube. Once you get the first one out, the rest should come fairly easily. You can take it apart completely, one piece at a time. And you can see the guts of the cube, and then all your little colored squares here. Now the one thing to be aware of, if you take your cube apart, when you put it back together, you need to put it back together so that it's solved, because it is possible. So you take these edge pieces, put one of them in first. It is possible to put it back together so that it is in an arrangement that is not possible to get to normally, and then you will never be able to solve it again after that. So you could do that if you want to screw with somebody, put it back together in an intentionally unsolvable arrangement. And the ones I know are definitely unsolvable is if you were to put the entire thing together so it was completely solved and leave one of the pieces different. That is impossible to achieve by just rotating the pieces around, and then just mix it up and no one will be able to tell from looking at it that it's unsolvable. But if you want to be able to solve it, make sure you put it back together so that it's completely solved when you're done. So there's some fun stuff you can do with your cube.